like to welcome to the stage me and Chris Reed. Chris, there you are. Good chance to get up first. Chris Reed.
How y'all doing tonight? Yeah, so my name's Chris, and I suffer from imposter syndrome. I don't always feel like a fraud, usually just the first few hours after I steal someone's identity. Then it kind of just goes away on its own. I like music. My favorite music is bands from the 70s and 80s. Good stuff. It must have been easy to write a song back then. Like if you got stuck on a lyric and you didn't know what else to write, you could always just throw some na-na-nas in there and it'd be fine, right? Like na-na-na-na-na, na-na-na-na, na-na-na-na. I think people should be able to do that in real life. Like if you're talking to somebody and you don't know what else to say, you should be able to just throw some na-na-nas in there, right? Like, Mr. Reed, the court would like to know why you stopped making your child support payments. Well, you see, Your Honor, it's like this. Lost my job, then my car broke down, and then I, Thank you, Mr. Reed. The court will grant you an extension. Shit ain't like that. So I'm kind of irritated right now. Can I vent to y'all for a minute? All right. I was almost late getting here tonight because I got stuck behind a bunch of people who decided they all wanted to do 10 miles under the speed limit. Y'all know how that is, right? Yeah, so finally I got pissed off and I sped past them. And I was like, fuck you! Fuck you and all your stupid little orange flags. You look confused. It was a funeral procession. You ever been on one of those? Let me move on. I got a new shirt. Y'all like my new shirt? Yeah, it was my wife's idea. She said since I'm doing stand-up once a week now, I should probably wear a different shirt each time. I agreed, reluctantly. That's kind of like a slippery slope, right? It's like, what's she gonna want me to do next? Change my underwear once a week? That ain't happening. It's a miracle I'm even married, though. I have a hard time with commitment, especially when it comes to jobs. That's why I rarely stay at one job for longer than 5 or 6 minutes. Yeah, blows my mind when I hear about these people that have worked at one job their whole life. Like I saw how the 68-year-old man worked at one burger joint for 50 years. Can you imagine the monotony? Be like, meat, cheese, pickle, lettuce. Meat, cheese, pickle, lettuce. Meat, cheese, pickle, lettuce. Yeah, that's not good for anybody. So my wife's a therapist. She's a good one too. She's an expert in depression, anxiety, trauma, PTSD, grief and loss, substance use, and attachment disorders, which basically means she's qualified to deal with my shit. Oh, man. The ironic thing about my wife being a therapist, though, is that she loves to talk. Y'all think I like to talk? Man, she talks so much, I went out and bought a hearing aid just so I could turn that shit down. Yeah. Her favorite thing to talk about is her dreams, which I don't mind listening, but then when she asks me about my dreams, it makes me feel kind of stupid. Like just this morning we were laying there, we just woke up, she's like, last night I had a dream that, uh-oh. Right in the middle of the good part. All right, how's that? I think we lost the mic. Hold, please.
Technical difficulties.
Y'all can hear me, can't you?
Yeah, what were you dreaming about?
I'll just use it as a prop until I get the real one. All right, so this morning we were laying there, we just woke up, and she's like, last night I had a dream that my dad was in a retirement home, and I went to visit him, but they wouldn't let me in to see him.
So I found the window to his room, and I could see him, but he couldn't see me. And he was laying there in a bed, and he had the keyboard that I bought him for his birthday, but all the keys were missing. And then all of a sudden, everything went dim, and I could hear Amazing Grace playing in the background. And I tried to call out to him, but there was no sound coming out of my mouth. And I know there's a whole lot of symbolism there, but I'm just not sure how to analyze all that. Then she looks at me and she's like, "Did you have any dreams?" I'm like, "I dreamt I was a Splash Village with The Rock." That's all I got. Yeah. So we just, I guess I'm not gonna get into it. So we just moved into a new house. Moving sucks. Doesn't moving suck? I mean, yeah, it's expensive, it's time consuming, then you got the whole physical aspect of it, and you have to learn a brand new neighborhood, right? Thank you, sir.
Brand new microphone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So you have to learn a brand new neighborhood. Like what time people go to work,
I think you turned it off.
who leaves their doors unlocked. I'm gonna start over. This is a hot mess express, man. All right, where were we? All right, so moving sucks, doesn't it? Moving sucks, man. It's expensive, it's time consuming, then you got the whole physical aspect of it, and you have to learn a brand new neighborhood. Like what time people go to work, who leaves their doors unlocked, what the police response time is. It's just a hassle. All right, so I'll say one more thing and then I'll get out of here. I like to take my dog into the front yard when we go outside to go potty because it's a big yard, there's lots of room to roam. Bad part though is that the road is right there and people drive by, and they honk and they point and they stare. My dog's good though, she just does her business and she ignores it all, but not me. I get pissed. I'm like, what the hell are y'all staring at? But then I grab a handful of leaves and I wipe my ass. And then we come back inside. All right, I'm Chris Reed. Thanks for listening.
All right, put your hands together for Chris Reed. Well, no, don't turn it off.
I turned it off?
Okay. Yeah, you did. So where are you
turn it off.
doing comedy next?
KW's Music Lounge on Door Highway next Wednesday. Doing a benefit for the Humane Society in Imlay City at Johnny's Place.
That's gonna be a dog.
January 13th.
Sweet.
That's all I got lined up for until January.
All right. Well, okay, put your hands together one more time for Chris Reed. All right. Welcome to the stage.